How's it going, guys? Jake here, and you're watching Dude Ranch DIY. It is a pretty frigid Saturday morning right now. I just got outside of the woodyard. I'm all bundled up. I don't really know what I'm going to be doing today. I know I'm delivering a face cord or a third of a cord later this afternoon. I actually dropped off my truck last night at my buddy's mechanic shop. He's a great diesel mechanic in the area, and he's just doing a couple little things. I had a small transmission line leaking some fluid, so he's putting a new fitting on that. But I'm expecting a call in a little bit where I can go pick it up, then we can do that delivery. But now in the meantime, I got some wood to move around from the last video that Chris and I did where we split a cord of Norway maple. I got those totes just laying around. Got dark, so I'm gonna move them over to the IBC tote pile. I'm definitely gonna be getting this burn barrel going. I'm really glad that I cleaned up underneath the splitter all these shards and little kindling pieces, because one, everything is now frozen and covered in snow, and two, I have a nice wheelbarrow full of great dry kindling to get the burn barrel going. It's really cold out, so that's going to be nice, and then we'll see what we get into. I might bust out the chainsaw and start cutting up some rounds of the rest of the Norway maple pile. We might split some wood, we might get a big bonfire going, we'll see. Not really sure what's in store for this video, so enjoy and we'll find out together. All right, guys, as you can see, got the burn barrel going, no problem. Got a big beer box in there to get it going. I will throw on a lot of this little stuff to hopefully catch pretty quick and get us nice and toasty. Nothing better than a nice hot fire on a really cold day. backbladed and scooped up some of this snow here in front of the IBC totes. And I did that because we have the 3 IBC totes that Chris and I filled up the other day in one of the last videos to get over here and put over here. So I wanted to just clean things up, tidy it up, because I'm gonna have to be moving some totes around and shuffling inventory, so to speak, to give myself access to some of the more seasoned stuff that's in the back here, and also make room for more wood, because we got plenty more Norway and other species to go through and split.
Alright guys, so I just brought over, as you saw, these 3 newly split IBC totes of Norway maple. I ended up putting them in front of the other ones and in the center and over on that side for a specific reason. I do have the very last 2 totes in this row right here and this row right here. are the oldest, and I'd split them back in like July of last year over the summer. And one of my buddies is in a pickle, and he's run out of wood. He sold his wood splitter last year, and he builds his own log splitters, and he sold the last one that he built, and he's now making a new one, which he calls the Easton-made Killer. And he's in the process of building it, and he thought he had enough wood to get him through the wood this year, but or through the winter this year, excuse me. But it appears as if he only has about another cord left, and the way that this winter's going, we are you know, expecting a lot more snow and cold temperatures. So I'm gonna help him out and bring him by these 2 totes in the next coming days to help get him through, and also be able to fire his maple syrup evaporator. We're going to be tapping trees in the next week or so. We were going to be doing it this weekend, but then the temperatures decided to take a plunge, so we are not. But in the coming weeks, expect a video on that. It's pretty fun. We get around, tap the trees, and then we do boils on Sundays, which is a fun activity. Get outside, get the fire going, and smell that sap boiling. All right, guys, I just realized that the tractor is a little bit above a quarter tank left of diesel. So I got my big equipment funnel and 5 gallons of diesel here. So we're gonna fill her up, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do next. Like I said, I didn't really have a plan for this video. It's pretty cold out. It's gonna take a lot of work to get stuff ready in the woodyard to continue splitting again. I gotta cut up more rounds. So I'm just kind of bopping around doing little odds and ends that I've been meaning to do for the past couple of weeks. So the nice thing about this funnel compared to other funnels is obviously its size, and it fits right in the top of the gas tank, just like so. It's got these little ribs on the side to actually you know, taper and fit to different size openings for you know, gas cans. Normally I just fill up the tractor when it's on the trailer and I'm bringing it to a job at the gas station. Takes, you know, no time. But since it's been so cold and all the snow on the ground, I haven't been out on very many jobs with it lately. So we're gonna fill her up right here. Personally, I like to take the cap off. All these newfangled caps, the safety caps kind of get in the way, I find. That's why I like using the funnel. And I'll just pour it on in. There we go. No spills, no problem. Ready for some more tractoring. Okay, guys, so here we are. I just filled up the tractor, and we're gonna cover up this last tote with these tarps that I have. These tarps have been working out really well. As you can see, you know, there's snow piled up on top of the back ones, but the wood, I've been checking it periodically. The wood really hasn't been getting wet. A little bit maybe on the side when it rains and the water just kind of drips off, but the way that I've been kind of stacking up, as you can see, humped up in the middle, it kind of sheds it off to the side, so when it does melt, all the rainwater and you know, melting snow runs off the edges, which is good. It also leaves the sides nice and open for plenty of airflow. And I've actually been labeling the totes each time I bring them out here with just the month and the year, now that I've been doing it for 2 years, of when the stuff was split. That way I just kind of have a rough estimate. You know, was it 6 months? Was it 8 months? Was it a year? So that helps me out in knowing kind of my inventory that's ready to go versus still needs time to dry. I have been trying to leave a little bit of a gap in between these totes here. Ideally, I would have a little bit more room to do this, but I just haven't taken the time to clear some of the underbrush. This spot was already kind of open when I started, so but
But I think that's about gonna wrap up this video. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna get into next. If it's anything of substance, I will be sure to film it and make another video. But as I always say, I really appreciate you guys watching. I love making these videos, and I hope you guys enjoy watching them, because I'm gonna continue to make them. Oh, I might be stuck here. There we go, up and over. But yeah, so if you haven't done so already, or you're new to the channel, welcome. I love hearing from new subscribers and those who are enjoying the videos. And be sure to hit that like button if you like this kind of stuff. Share, comment if you got any questions or feedback. I'm Jake. This is Dude Ranch DIY. We'll see you here next time. Thanks again for watching.